You're watching 48 Fastcast.
Good Thursday afternoon, everyone. I'm Liz Hurley with this 48 Fastcast, our digital version of your top headlines in a short, fast newscast. We start this afternoon in Ardmore, where a father and son are dead following a house fire. Firefighters were called to a home on Highway 251 near Shelton Road just after midnight. Some of the family was already outside that home and told firefighters that father and his son were still inside. They were pulled out from that fire but didn't make it. Limestone County Coroner Mike West identified the victims as Dakota Daly and his son Jaden. WAFF 48's Noah Cowell has been on scene all day. He'll provide more information coming up today at 4.
Overcast, but it's not raining. This is kind of what we expected. Still a couple of sprinkles possible down towards Smith Lake, but that's about it. That's as close as it's going to get. And even with the clouds, temperatures managing to reach the low 80s today, just a touch more humidity. Live view of the parkway, it's 83 and overcast in Huntsville right now, and it's pretty much overcast everywhere. No big problems out there on the roadways, at least that stretch right now. 81 over in Scottsboro, 78 Fort Payne, 82 from Russellville up to the Shoals. Here's your problem. It's a pollen forecast. It's ragweed. That's all it is. It's ragweed season, and it'll be ragweed season until we get our first significant frost. And right now, we're probably on pace to see that towards the 3rd or the 4th week of September. A few more fronts on the way. We warm up, though, 90 degrees Saturday and Sunday. We knew this was going to happen for Labor Day weekend, but rain chances also increasing as we get into your Monday. More on that coming up.
Thank you, Brad. We are learning shocking new details about the case against a DeKalb County jailer who was arrested this week. Court records now show he's accused of filming female inmates being strip searched. Evan Wilborn was arrested following an internal investigation. He's now charged with 6 counts of voyeurism. A second jailer was fired. Their name has not been made public. Officials say the investigation is ongoing and more charges and more arrests could come as the result. We're also learning more about that Deschler High School student who was severely injured at school last week. August Borden's family tells us he is still suffering from headaches and memory loss. Drew Van Devender, August's stepfather, says while he is recovering today, he doesn't remember the moments leading up to his injuries. Right now, August has frequent headaches and blurred vision. Following his injuries last week, he was airlifted to a Birmingham hospital where he was diagnosed with multiple skull and facial fractures. To read the full statement from the family, as well as what Tuscumbia City Schools is saying, check out this story on WAFF.com. With homelessness on the rise in Huntsville, one man is helping those who need it most. He tells us one of his success stories after the break. Homelessness is on the rise in Huntsville with an estimated 2,000 homeless people in the Rocket City. But one man and his team are providing an example to people trying to get back on their feet. Emmanuel Woodson was a star student at Alabama A&M, but when his mom died in 2018, his mental health suffered, his support system collapsed, and he found himself homeless and kicked out of school. After 3 years on the street, he knew he had to turn his life around and do it fast. Now he works in behavioral health, helping people suffering from homelessness. He's one of many stories Chad Rodriguez has seen during his time at First Stop, a local shelter helping those who are homeless.
So we've had so many clients go on to great things. Just this weekend, I met 4 new success stories that have come out of First Stop over the last years. One girl who was here 12 years ago, and she said, I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for First Stop.
WAFF 48's Kelly Neese will have the exclusive interview throughout the day, so be sure to tune in to hear more this evening.
Now, your First Alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis.
A warm, overcast day here late in August, 82 degrees, not bad at all. We do need some rain, but we're probably not going to get any rain until Labor Day itself, the way it looks now. Taking the chance out for the rest of today, taking the chance of rain out for Friday, and Saturday's probably really dry too. Here's what we're looking at number-wise. Low 80s, upper 70s for the most part. Weekend forecast going to go up to 90. I think it's a real good possibility, especially with the dry air that's going to be changing a little bit. We're going to see the dew points back in the 60s as overnight lows stay in the 60s too. But the rain today is right where we thought it would be, right along and just to the south of I-22. It's tracking pretty much over Tuscaloosa. They're going to get quite a bit of rain there all the way down to Montgomery. And if you're traveling south tomorrow, getting a head start on Labor Day down along the Gulf Coast, you will run into rain at some point, probably near Birmingham, south of Birmingham to Montgomery, Prattville, and there will be showers and storms all along the Gulf Coast this weekend too. Not around here, though. Here's your daily planner for you Friday. Lots of sunshine, hot, 87 degrees for the high temperature, just a few degrees shy below normal, I should say. Here's your hour-by-hour look. We're going to start with Sunday because there's not much else going on. I'll kind of sneak the picture in case you're traveling down to the south here. What we're going to look at is a big warming trend into the weekend. Plenty of sunshine and the humidity slowly coming back. By noon, close to 80 across much of North Alabama. Same thing down along the Gulf Coast, but again, they will see more showers and thunderstorms probably Saturday and then again as we get into Monday. But right now that Sunday time frame doesn't look too bad along the immediate Gulf Coast. But around here, scattered showers and storms by Monday afternoon becoming a little bit more possible. We'll go scattered and up the chance to 40%. Rest of that 10-day forecast. Another front coming in, cooling us off next week. Thursday's high 79, and next weekend looks pretty good right now. Another front, another area of dry air coming in, and there's even another one down the road. So it's looking like September may be acting a lot more like October.
Nobody's going to complain about that. Thank you, Brad. And thank you for watching today on this 48 Fastcast. AJ Weiss will be logging on soon before the 4. That's in just a couple of minutes. And don't forget to join us at 4, 5, 6, and 10 on WAFF TV for all your top headlines of the day. I'm Liz Hurley. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in a bit.